Hi, everybody. Welcome back to My Hips Don't Lie with Deborah Utley. Happy Sunday. You may be wondering what's different about Deborah today. I washed my hair. That's what's different. And it felt amazing. So, yeah, it doesn't look super great now, but I know it's clean. It's super exciting. But I also have like this little cut on my eye. No idea how that happened. So, adventures in recovery, I guess. So, I'm on day 12 of my recovery, feeling pretty good. Of course, I'm here on my machine for hour 2 today, and just trying to heal. A shout out to one of my amazing colleagues, Jen. I just wanted to say thank you if you're watching for the amazing gift that you dropped off at my doorstep today. Part of it was some booze, which I'm super excited about. But she also got me these amazing music compression socks. So I have another pair of compression socks. Super excited. Can't wait to wear those. So thank you, Jen. That was so amazing. I just wanted to wish you guys a happy Sunday and just share with you a little thing that I discovered or read recently, and I've kind of been mulling it around in my head, but it was one of those things that made me feel truly I felt so blessed to come across it and read it. It kind of happened. I found it kind of at you know how the world works on a day when I really needed to hear what it said, right? So I kind of wanted to pass it along to you for some of you that might need to hear it as well. I don't know about you, but if any of you have ever had imposter syndrome, right, where you're going about your career, and as I've said, this is my 25th year as a high school music educator, high school choir director, and you would think by this time, like in your career, right, for those of you that are my age, that we really should have our shit together. We should really know what we're doing. We should have learned the tricks of the trade by now. And even though, of course, our trades keep changing constantly, right? We know that. But big picture, we know how to work with kids. We know, but this year, completely different, right? We're all brand new this year, it feels like. So, and I'm not talking really about now, but just, for many years, you're doing your job. You think you're doing great. You've got everybody fooled, right? That, wow, they think I'm really great. I'm really great. I'm having some great success. I pray they don't find out that I'm a complete shit show, right? So I don't know if you've ever had that feeling, but I've had it multiple times throughout my 25-year career. And to be honest, had it in life, right? It's sometimes one of those things, the emperor has no clothes. You look like you've got everything together. Your life looks great. And if people just scratched the surface, they would discover that, oh no, the emperor has no clothes. Things are not as they seem. So at 47, I even remember too, like at 25, at 30, okay, at 30, I'm going to have my life together. I'm going to have everything figured out. My debts will be paid. All that stupid shopping I did in my 20s, all that, blah, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to have my life together, and have all this, everything tied up in a nice bow. 30 comes, goes. 35 comes, goes. Still a bit of a shit show. 40 comes, you're like, all right, bitch, you got to get it together. You're 40. You got to get this figured out. You got to get this. How do you not have this figured out? So here at 47, a few weeks ago, I was having one of those days where I was really taking stock and just going, girl, how is this still a thing in your life? How is this still happening? How is, and I was like, God, I, just couldn't wrap my head around the fact that there are just some things I still have not figured out. Still have not figured out maybe about myself. And I was, I think, indulging in one of my favorite behaviors. Something you should know about me. I love fashion magazines. I love any magazine. I love them. I devour them. Vogue, Elle, In Style, People, Us. I cannot have. There's no such thing as too many magazines. And my favorite thing to do on a weekend is to sleep in, go downstairs, make a coffee, lay on my chase, and read every magazine that I have in the house. So I know I was doing that. And I came across an article, and I wish I could be more specific. I wish I would have kept it, but I didn't. I read it and, just metabolized it and moved on. But it was basically that, hey, just because you reach a certain age or milestone in your life doesn't mean that you're gonna have your shit together. It doesn't mean that you know who you are. It doesn't mean that you're done evolving. And that kind of hit me, and it was like, well, yeah, I think that's the thing. I still think that even though I'm 47, I still have a lot of work to do, like on myself, on my evolution, making my purpose on the planet, all those things, and for some reason, reading that article just made me go, oh, and you know what? That's okay. You know what? It's okay that you don't have all of these things that you think are deficits about yourself figured out. And it just was nice to kind of go, you know what? It's okay. I always joke around. Obviously, again, if you're my generation, we are huge. I'm a huge Friends fan. And there's a great episode where Phoebe's talking about all of her past lives, and Joey pipes in and he's like, man, I wish I could remember my past lives. And she kind of lovingly pats him on the head and she's like, oh, no, sweetie, you're brand new. I kind of feel that same way. I feel like I'm brand new. Like this is my first trip karmically on the globe, in human form, if you will. And so I hope that I will be spending maybe many lives trying to figure out some of these things that I feel that I just don't quite have a handle on. Lessons I have refused to learn, even though I've had multiple opportunities to, and multiple life lessons guiding me towards figuring that out, yet I just won't do it. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to put a short little blurb out there today on this beautiful Sunday, as I'm thinking about getting back at it tomorrow, being with my students, having to be a real person again, a contributing member of society, which I haven't been for the last few weeks. Kind of today taking the time to get my wits about me, get my proverbial shit together, if you will, and be ready to face the week. So I just kind of wanted to remind all of you out there that might be going through that same thing, might be feeling less than, might be feeling like you failed at some things, that, you know what, it's okay. God, I look miserable today. That it's okay. And maybe while you're here on this earth, you'll figure it out. And you know what? Maybe you never will. And that's okay. That's kind of what makes all of us us. And it's our flaws and our strengths combined. And it's that imperfection that is perfect. So, not that I'm not going to keep working on those things. I'm going to keep getting back on the horse and trying to figure it out. Try and try again. But I'm not going to be too hard on myself when I fail, maybe again and again, and maybe never get it right. But I'm going to keep trying. And I hope the same for you. So, anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. I know that on the lower level of this home is all about football today. So I'm going to stay up here and indulge in some more fun television. I highly recommend Bridgerton. I think you've heard me say that before. That's my latest indulgence. And also The Wilds. Thank you to my bestie Vicky for getting me hooked on that. So if you're looking for some new shows, those are two that I really highly recommend to take your mind off all of the things that you're not doing right today. All right. Thank you so much for being here with me at My Hips Don't Lie with Debora Utley. I'm so grateful for you and this time that that you're spending with me. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. And I'll see you from the floor here later. All right. Love to you. Have a great day.